A while back, I received a message from someone asking for help. Now, the gist of the issue that they had was that their manager had sent them a letter inviting them to a probationary period, which may end in their dismissal. The employee concerned suspected it was a ruse for their manager to get rid of them based on their refusal to accept poor treatment from that manager. Hi, I'm Dawn H. Jones, your HR Wise Guide. Thanks for joining me. Today I want to talk to you about probation. Now, according to People Management magazine, a probation period is how many people begin a new role with a new employer. It means employers can assess a new employee's suitability for a role and provide them with the opportunity to terminate the contract if they do not possess the required skills or capability as determined against a skill set or list of identifiable goals for that particular role. Okay, now back to the employee who contacted me for help. The employee who contacted me had a 6-month probationary period. When the employee received the letter, they had been in post for 9 months. And they were surprised when they received that letter from their manager, out of the blue, inviting them to a probation meeting, the outcome of which could end in their dismissal. And they also could not make sense of the vaguely worded performance concerns which were articulated in the letter. I advised the employee on how to raise concerns about their manager's mistreatment of them, and they did that. Now, regarding the probationary process, I explained to the employee that it was reasonable for her to have considered that she had passed her probationary period after 6 months because her employer had not indicated otherwise, nor had they followed their probation policy. And my take on the situation was, based on a number of facts, was that the managers knew that the probation period had passed. They knew they had not followed the probation policy, nor could they articulate the performance concerns or the help they had given the employee to improve. Now, all that being the case, the employee had in effect passed their probationary period, and the manager should, if the manager had genuine concerns about their performance, they could have had a standard setting conversation with the employee and or followed the performance management policy, like setting objectives and having regular supervision meetings. Now, although the employee attempted to challenge the process, life became so difficult for them that they chose to resign. Here's the thing, those shady practices will be far more challenging with the forthcoming changes in the Employment Rights Bill, such as the day one unfair dismissal rights and the statutory probation period, which is yet to be confirmed. That means employers must meet a far higher standard and evidentially robust probation periods. For employers not following their probation periods to a T, now would be a good time to start. Consider it the right thing to do and limber up for the forthcoming stretching changes where employees will have significantly more rights and employers will be required to do more. Now, one way employers can prepare is to skill up and coach their managers to apply current policies and processes correctly and use these opportunities to foreshadow the forthcoming changes. Now, if you want to help your managers apply policies and processes fairly and consistently, I can help. I've taught policy and process awareness workshops in 3 large organisations, and I helped one client address gaps in their disciplinary procedure to prevent inequities. All you have to do is schedule a call. I'll place a link in the description below. Book your call, we'll discuss your needs, and I will deliver a bespoke workshop based on 2 of your organisation's policies per workshop for your managers. It's as simple as that. Ahead of the changes, your preparations can include reviewing current probationary processes to ensure that they are fair. So when the changes come, they will be easier, not necessarily easy, but easier to implement because you will have already been applying fair and sound management practices. Again, you can schedule a call via the link below if you want support with your probationary process or any other issue. Thanks for listening, and remember to be HR wise. Bye-bye.